Hello, Rhoda here. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're working on Caroline's Craft Tree Challenge number 23. Or I should say week 23. Anyhow, the 5 prompts are junk mail, which I have here. It's a St. Jude's return envelope. We have a place, which I'm going for Paris. It's on one of my stamps. Barcode, which is over here as well. Candy wrapper. And doodle, which I'm going to do free-handed because I looked up the definition and it's a free-handed, unthinking kind of a drawing. So let's get started. So I have this envelope that is a, what is it, like 9.5 by 4. What is that, like letter size, something or other. I have this pretty picture of a couple ladies that I took in my genealogy ramblings. And I have 4 paper Reese cup minis, pink wrappers. I have a few pieces from my Shabby Chic Shabby Rose, Stamperia pack that I'm still using up for my rose journal that's over there. And I have a stamp, which is like a postcard stamp, and a little pair of scissors that says Daisy, but I'm going to use it like a postage stamp. I got a few little trims over here, got my stamping blocks over here, got my stamps over here. Now we're going to get the care to share. Thank you everyone for coming to visit and seeing what's going on today and keeping up with my ramblings, I guess you could say. I got to figure out where I'm at in here because I may have this mixed up a little bit in the order of my videos. So, okay, I'm right here. So here is the care to share today. And this was an idea from Artie Mays. And I love to watch her. She's a great mixed media artist. And she was rethinking this idea here, which instead of like a bottom pocket, it was an upper tuck kind of a pocket, but it had a banner on it as well. I don't know that you're able to go under the banner with anything. You could, but mostly it's to hold, I guess, in whatever is under there. So it's glued all the way around the top here. And then you decorate it up as you see fit. Let me see if I've got... I think I'll show you the next page too, because that wasn't much. So anyhow, our next page, I love this dotted page. It also has my book marker in there, which is one of those stretchy pieces of lace. And I got pretty dangles on the end. Looks like little snowmen to me. So anyhow, that is my bookmark, which I think I'll keep it right here so I'll know where I ended off. Hey. What about that? Okay, so this is a altered paper clip, and it's made out of a fan. It's just a little piece under it there. This is the back side. It's like a banner that was out of one of my old scrapbooks, and this little piece here, that's just to hide the workings. You can see the paper clip. He's down in there somewhere. I think that's him right there. So anyhow, this is actually the back of the fan, so the paper clip part is in here. But I took a little tiny wedge and cut it out to shape, and I just did that all the way down. And I cut these pretty little papers that I liked. Then I had this little piece in the middle, has a flower on it, and then I put a little trim. Now, when I put the trim on here, which, you know, obviously it's the same trim I got over here. Well, kismet. Anyhow, so... this little thing, oh gosh, both of them. I've got that little pink netting too. All right, it was meant to be. This is hiding where I glued in the trims. So that is what that piece on the back is mostly for. And what you'll do is you'll just do like that and pull it over the page. And then you can tuck whatever you want underneath of it. And I tried to do some kind of grungy look here with this pearl page, and ripping the edge, and really, I think it was ground espresso that I used on the edge where it really looks burnt. So I hope that gave you a few ideas, and an upper tuck and a little altered paper clip. So let's get to it. I'm sticking my candy to there. All right, I think the first thing I want to do is take my candy wrappers and get them prepped. And what I did, I was cutting around here to get this corner to give me, it's supposed to simulate a postage stamp, because I'm making, I guess you could call it a big postcard in a way. It's actually a pocket, so it's not really a postcard. So all we're doing is two sides, and I'm wondering if I can put two of these together and cut them. The next one, I'm going to put both of them together. And I'm only needing to go on the two sides because that's what's going to stick out on my corner. All right, let's try this next one double. It's always good to experiment. So let's get them flat there. It's working. They like to stick together, though, it seems like. Whew. This might sharpen my scissors, too. Although this is just aluminum foil. It couldn't wait. Alright, all those little goodies are out of the way. I got all my stamps, or my edges done here. Now, I need to get in here, and I need to ink a tad. And I think, what am I going with? I think I'll just go with my gathered twigs here. I like that color. And what I've done is I have tucked up 3.5 inches from that, what was that, 9 1/4? 9.5. Okay, from a 9.5 envelope, I've tucked it up 3.5 onto the back side. The window, don't even pay attention. I couldn't find one without a window. Sad to say, I don't have one. So we are just going to cover the window. And we want to go around the edge here and give it a little bit of a dye. And I don't think I'm going to worry about if any white is showing. I'm hoping it doesn't, the way I'm going to cover it. So I'm needed to just worry about these edges. Well, I hope everybody is doing well today and getting a few things done. We have a very, very windy day here in Virginia. I don't know what's going on. It's almost like the March winds are blowing in. I think it's the wrong time of the month or the year. So I saw my husband's elephant ear his mom gave him out there on its side. I think it's safer to leave it on its side, so I'm not going to bother it for right now. I'll see what he wants to do when he gets home. I'm going to have to do a little maintenance on this envelope because it looks like they ripped it open from the top, and it's having a little bit of separation anxiety from that angle. I may need to fix this up here because this is the top of my pocket. Alright, let's see if that did the trick. So let's get in here with some art glitter and seal her shut. It doesn't need to be open in any way. I thought, oh, maybe I can put like a little side pocket. No, I'm not doing a little side pocket or anything else like that. It's just going to be a pocket. And that's all she wrote. Don't want to make it too difficult. This little envelope to rebel on me. Okay, I don't know if I got under there, but that was added insurance. Okay, and this needs to be really looked at because this part is where I'm going to be tucking things in, and I don't need it to be snagging anything that wants to go in the pocket, which I have a pretty little postcard here that's going to do that. All right, we need to get up here on this end, fix these, and then I guess I need to get in there and glue this whole edge shut because I don't need it open. It's just added support for it to be the 2 layers. That's basically it. So now if you wanted to, well, no, you're gonna cover it. I was gonna say you put something in the window, but nope, it's gonna be covered. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down, because this is for the pocket. That's going to be on the back side. Put that down. I got me a new little stinky rag here, but it's kind of unsightly, but it's clean, or it's it's not full of glue like the other one was. It needed to go on a vacation, so I sent it on one. All right, I'm going to want it to do a little inking here, because this is going to be my upper side up here. I think it might fit just right. So let's see. I love when it's got these double sides on it, though. Well, I can't say that anything exciting has happened this way. The only thing exciting happened to me was both of my grimoires that I made sold within an hour of each other, so I'm making more grimoires. I don't know what happened at the beginning of this month, but I'm telling you, I had some sales. I'm kind of worried I'm not going to have enough product to go in there that to restock with. I do have a big old fairy journal I'm going to take in there. That baby going to be pricey. It's big. All right, let's see. Now this little piece here, I'm going to stamp on it. This is going inside of the pocket. So this little piece needs to be stamped on, and that's going to be with this. So let me ink it. I'm only going to ink the top and the bottom because I think I've got to cut the sides. So I'll have to judge that once I get it on here. So let's see. Okay, I'm using my favorite espresso truffle of the Memento Dewdrops. I don't want a harsh black. I want it to be like a gentle, old-looking, semi-faded. I think I got some, oh, what is on there? It's either from an ink pad or something else. There we go. It doesn't look like anything's on that end. Okay, so we'll just keep going. This poor little thing is probably about ready to dry up on me because I have used it so much. So anyhow, we're going with a mail theme, mailing, but it also is going in the rose journal, so it had to have some kind of a rose look to it. I'm doing compressions here, so if you're wondering why you hear me in and out, there we go. Always got to do my CPR. Oh, look how beautiful. That turned out really good. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's put that up, up here out of the way. I'll clean it in a minute. So now we're just going to go ahead and get it on our piece here, and we're going to do just like that. But I do need one more thing on here. I need the barcode. That goes over here with my ladies. Yeah, one of the prompts was barcode. And, you know, I couldn't see putting a barcode from a package on this stuff. So I'm going this route. This is a postal barcode. Give me a minute. I got to cut it out of the package. Okay, we have our barcode out here, and what I want to do with the barcode is go right underneath it here. I had thought to put it, but that's pretty basic size of that bottom. I won't have any room underneath of it, so it's got to go on this card here. It's going on the card. Okay, so we're just going to put it like down here, like it's ran through the mail. There. Looks good. I never knew about a barcode, but there we go. Then we have another thing I do need to put on here, and it's going to be I don't think it's going to be anything from here. I need a place name. So I'm going with Paris. And I got Paris right up there. So I'm going to use that. I'm not quite sure why I pulled this out. I have to look. Maybe the letter parcel. I don't know. I may not even need it. Sometimes, you know, you might want to pull things out and then just kind of rehearse them. And see if I get the part. Oh, okay. We're going to take the whole address here for Paris. So I'm going to ink all of that. And I don't know, but I think I've caught some of the lower area. So what we're going to do to help that out. Do I have a little piece of paper or something? Ugh, I think this is material, but it'll work. We're going to put that down on here, and this is going to be up here like that's the address that it's came from. Yeah, I think that'll work right there. I'm trying to remember how these postcards work. I was sending myself some from Alaska. Oh, yep, that worked. Okay. So, yeah, that was kind of fun. I forgot to send them at each spot, though. We stopped at 4 different places. And I don't think I remembered to send them at the last 2. I was having too much fun. Okay. I just have no idea what I was looking for on this one. We'll set it to the side for now. Okay. So, now this gets to get glued down. Oh, and I got to try to get everything that's necessary in there, but, you know, I might knock off my 29. Let's see. I might have to knock off part of the barcode. Well, let's see what it looks like on the back side. You know, who's to say it doesn't need to hang over? So we're going to let it hang over. Just so I don't lose everything. Then I got to come back and ink it. Because I think it's a go in a pocket. I was trying to think what I needed to... Now, it could be clipped in. There's a lot of people that prefer clipping things in. And that might be the way to go. And those tall, skinny journals, boy, are they popular anymore. That's all you see. And a lot of times, their pockets are so small that people like to do the clipping in because of that reason. So, there we go. Now, the piece that's going on the inside of here is this. Now, I did need to ink a little bit more. Where's that? Is that it? I guess that's it. All right. We need to ink our edges here just to get the white core from showing. Always a no-no. Okay. And then we're going to ink the edges of this. I already had these cut out for us, so we didn't have to suffer through that. I like how they do like jiggy-jaggy lines, and sometimes you have like little cracked lines. Oh, is it going to fit? I think it's not going to fit. Let me cut it down. All right. I'm bad about not checking. You never know how far your glue is going to seep, you know. Some people will say to use the score tape, but the only problem with that is this sometimes sticks to your item that goes in the pocket, and it's not always a good thing. All right. I took a little nubbin off of each side, so it should go in there pretty good. How far down? Is that it? So to the edge of the, yep, that's it, because it goes to the edge of that second wing. So there's that part, and this part to be covered gets these. We're going to see how nicely they will glue down. We're using the art glitter. We're giving it the test drive here, because I've been trying it out on all kinds of different things to see how she does. because I was a Barely Arts user for a long time. All right, I think I'm going up to the edge just like that. What I'm going to do is push this down. Now, if it rolls back a little bit on me, if I didn't get the glue all the way out, that is fine. That's giving me a little bit of grungy. Yep. I might not even need but a little bit of these other ones because these are covering it completely. Yeah, Easter. Easter time last year, the year before, I was saving all these little wrappers, especially when I was in card making phase. That was back in 2020. I made some little Christmas trees on cards with these paper wrappers. They turned out pretty cool. I think they had just came up on in my Facebook, my personal group. But I've got them on my Instagram. If anybody ever wants to see any of the crazy stuff I used to get up to before I even got into junk journals. I have tons of stuff on Instagram. Okay, we're going to cut that off right there. And glue that. Get that little point up. Yeah, these little ladies, I don't know who they are. I don't think the person that I got them from knew who they were. I could sometimes take photos, and if I had a photo already of the person at some various point in age, I could sometimes tell if that was them or not. Well, that one's kind of short, so we're going to go over here. Let's see if we can take care of that side. It's still a little short. We might have to do a little repair work in that one spot. Oh, I don't know where Carolyn gets these combinations, but I got to make them work for me. That candy wrapper, I was kind of out there. Now, when it had the place name with it, I kept thinking Klondike Bar. Kept singing that song, and I'm thinking of a Klondike Bar. I said, oh, I can get 2 in 1 with that one. But I let that one go. I let it go. All right, we're going to not need these. So I'm going to do a little patch job with what I got left here. There. Oh, my glue's trying to take off on me. There. That'll work. Oh, it's trying to take off. I don't want to glue to other aluminum, obviously. All right. These are history. Now our little ladies. See if I can push that down just a tad. Try to get it to adhere to the paper. It's always a good thing to try to burnish and get it to work in. Especially since you don't really need all the little wrinkles. But boy, does that look kind of old-timey. Look at that. I thought that's kind of a neat look. Yeah. And see, the idea here is for them to look like a big postage stamp. I do need to go around the outside. Since I've been using the gathered twigs on everybody else, that's what we'll use here. Okay. I think I've got everything on here but the doodle. The doodle. I have an idea. I have to get my pen over here. Ooh, what about one of my little snowbirds or whatever that little bird is. It's a gray bird, and he's got like a cardinal. He's got, what do you call that, a crown or a point on his head. There's quite a bit of them out there. They must know something's going on. Okay. I put this bird feeder right outside my craft room window for the babies to watch. You know, the cats. That's the babies. All right. So, I'm going to have stuff on both sides. It's hard to take one picture and show everything that's in the crumps when I got all kinds of different sides going here. I did want to put a little bit of lace, I thought. I'm not sure, though, now that I'm even going to worry about it. I wanted to shabby chic it up a little bit. What do you think? A little bit of that. And maybe a little bit. Let's cut us a little piece off this. Boy, I'm making this go a long way. I've had it for ages. So we're going to put a little bit of that here and have it above the lace. So we got to get the right glue. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fancy it up a little bit. And you can still see what I want to see here with the little postage stamp. So I think that'll work out good. I want to get this down and kind of, where's my magic piece of equipment here? Yeah, I need to get in here and kind of squish it up. Squish. Yeah, that's a good word, squish. I'm always coming up with new ones. Just call me Webster. All right, now I want that to go on there. So let me get a little bit more glue. And actually, I'm going to go all the way across because I've got that extra bit of material or paper that I didn't know I was going to have. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm going to have to do a little repair here. That glue is pulling everything. I want to have that right dead center. Right there. Okay, yeah. Right there. Start pushing it down. Yeah, I want to shabby it. It's got to be shabby. Okay. I think that's on there. I hope I added enough glue. I think I did. All right. Now we're going to give that a little trim. And I still got a doodle. Okay. Do a little bit of... I might actually go up underneath of here. And... Let me throw that and put that down. I'm not sure. I'm still debating. That can be done later. But the doodle. Let me get my doodle. Yankee Doodle. Here we go. All right. So what I thought to do is, since this is Paris, I thought I would do like a fancy little... Can you see me? See if I can get it in here where you can see me. A fancy little scrolly Eiffel Tower. So we're gonna... What does that thing look like? I think it goes up, 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 up. Okay. It says it's supposed to be mindless, but I cannot do mindless. I'm sorry. All right. And I'm going to come down this side and do me a little scrolly. And then I think it's got... Doesn't it have some kind of a pointy thing in there? I should have looked at it. I didn't have anything to look at. I think it's got some crossbar. I should probably doesn't look anything like this. Oh. All right, we're going to put another level here. Another set of crossbars. Another level. And what's it got on top? It's like a pointy thing in it. Oh my gosh. Okay. That looks like a fleur-de-lis. All right, more crosses. There is the Eiffel Tower in all of its glory. Oh, all right, let's doodle a little bit more here. This is like whoever sent the letter or postcard gave them a little bit of artistic endeavor while they were at it. Okay. And then Maybe I should have another leg back here going that way. Looks like a pie rack or something. Okay, here we go. We're done. I'm done after that Vincent van Gogh expedition here. All right, we have junk mail, which the whole piece is junk mail. We have a place, Paris. We have a barcode, mailing barcode. We have candy wrapper, and we have a doodle. Most of them are on this side except for the candy wrapper. But this will go into my little rose journal. I may need to ink this side. I didn't think about this side showing. But yes, it will go in my rose journal. I don't know that I'm going to be actually doing any pages, creating any pages, I should say, online. I just don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I've been trying to do little pieces for it. Did you want to see my grimoire? Here is what it is so far. There is a neat piece on here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I made it out of a cat food box, a pizza box, and some other kind of box. I did a little bit of heat embossing here to give them the year, the months, but they're also here as well. Plus, all of the signs of the zodiac are here. You have all the constellations on this paper as well as on this paper. You have this piece here, which is actually a flap. It comes out. Now, this is one of those hitch fasteners from Tim Holtz. And actually, this one punch gave me a big enough hole to go across there, which I think is fascinating. I had to use this technique more often. But this flips open, and this is a tuck. It comes out just a little bit, and you can tuck a letter or something else in behind there. I didn't want to go all the way across. I didn't want to cover up all that gold. But this also is a tuck up in here. You got a big tuck on this, a quarter of it. And then you've got a big tuck under that quarter of it. So that's how that worked. And then when you close it, you've got one of these little things, and it goes right across there and doesn't affect you if you don't want to open this to let anybody see what's under there or behind there. So, oh, I forgot to show you the inside. So this is the inside. I have a piece of fabric here and 2 pieces of paper here. And I'll probably put a pocket or a series of pockets or something on here. And I'm sure to do my hidden spine, so I can just glue it right in. And I don't have to go through the outside here. I'm playing with the idea of putting a big brad or something right here in the center. I'm still debating on that. So, anyhow, thank you. Thank you all my subscribers and watchers and viewers for coming to see me. And I hope you got a few ideas. And I hope you try to work some of these Caroline's Craft Tree challenges. They're really, really fun. I really enjoy them. It sharpens my brain and all that kind of good stuff. Never a bad thing. All right. Thank you. Everybody have a great, great day. And I'll see you again. Goodbye.